feet up or something crazy like that. Actually, not 100 feet. The line. We can max climb 75 feet.
Yeah, because our line's 150, but we do have that new rope you just cut, and we have 300-foot rope if we need it.
All right.
So we have 2 brand new bags with 300-foot rope in it.
Oh, yeah.
So we could climb 150 feet if we really.
If we need to, we could go 150
Yeah.
feet. So that'll
Not it.
be the trick. I'd say
Yeah.
those trees out here in Portland.
300.
Yeah.
Yeah. So unless we're in Northern California, we're probably in good shape. So that's pretty sweet. But anyway, 2 ways, of course, or lots of ways to get the beanbag through the branch. You could, of course, just throw it. There's a couple different techniques there. One is, this is like a, what's wrong? Sorry. Oh, okay, yeah. So this is like a, what do we call this? Granny toss or something?
Oh, yeah, exactly, yeah.
It's called the granny toss, and this is really easy to control, like the trajectory, but it's maybe not as, it's hard to get super high because you're still kind of throwing it. But there's that. Obviously, you could do a baseball throw if you wanted to. But then this allows us to get things super high, and the more you practice with it, you can actually get pretty accurate with it. So this is your big kind of Angry Birds slingshot thing, and you're going to want to load it so that the beanbag is down versus below this pole. And you're going to kind of pull this down, and before you do any of this, you're going to make sure that the area is clear, and then before I actually load it, I'm going to say stand clear, and your assistant and whoever else is going to say
All clear.
Because maybe you hit a branch that's dead and it makes it fall, all of that good stuff. So if you're within kind of a reasonable radius, you have to at least have a helmet on, and you just don't want, like earlier, you don't want dogs in the area or kids or whatever. And that's a big part of the assistant piece, because people are going to want to be at the bottom of the tree being my tree. So I'm going to go for that bottom branch there, and we're just going to kind of pull this down. And I find it helps if you just kind of kneel, and then I'm kind of aiming this. Oh, see? And so it's sort of a lot to all keep together.
Where are you aiming in relativity to
Yeah,
the
that's what I
cat?
was kind of. That's
Are
what
you
There's-
above it?
You kind of want to get it on a branch above the cat, and almost away from the cat a little bit if you can. The only trick is that you don't want to be on too thin of a branch, obviously. So your anchor needs to be, I think, at least, I say leg size. I think technically it might be arm size, but leg size, 8-inch kind of branch. So that one that we're going for is perfect. But you want to be able to get above the cat if possible, because otherwise you can only climb to your cambium saber. And so if it's on the same branch, you're sort of grabbing it from above you, and it's kind of awkward, to grab something right here.
Yeah.
Much better if you're above it and you can work with it right here.
Especially the cat decides to move.
Yeah. Yeah, and that'll give you more options if the cat decides to move too.
Which often happens.
Which, yeah. And so you're going to want to be careful that your line is able to deploy and not get snagged on anything. So this is all looking pretty good here. And we'll just try this again. All right.
That would have been a good spot up there, too.
Yeah.
That's
So you
close.
can see, this thing will give you a lot of power. And so I'm just going to kind of reflate this out and just try again. And it might take you 20, 30 tries. We did a class where we were trying to get 80, 90 feet up in a tree on a certain branch and stuff like that. And
It's got to be perfect.
yeah. So this is something that can really be very time consuming. So just know that going into it. And just take your time. Again.
Woo!
All right.
That's nice.
So
No?
that wasn't what I was aiming for.
Yeah.
It was above what I was aiming for. And so we might still be able to kind of make hay with this. And so,
Yeah.
what I want to do
second arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I want to do is get this to,
Isolating it.
yeah, so now I'm trying to kind of isolate it a little bit. And I might miss it, and if I do, I'll just throw it, but, you know, sometimes you can kind of play with it enough to
Get it to fall down.
Yeah.
still get what you want.
Nice.
And so, see, what I'm going to do now is if it falls dead straight, it might still go on the same
Oh, okay.
branch that I want.
Oh, look at you.
If
Oh.
I'm gentle, and so you just want to be,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So that's what I was going for, right? So I didn't get it on the first try, but I was able to kind of figure it out.
okay.
And so the closer to the trunk you are, the stronger it's going to be. It doesn't really matter on this tree, obviously, but you know, you don't want to be too far out. So now we're going to load the rope itself. And so,
Second lanyard here, and I've got a griggery on me, so if I just needed to position myself a little bit differently, like say the cat was, you know, over there or something, yeah, what I could do. Let's see if I did too far. Yeah. Very nice. Glad you're filming. Yeah. This is the part, yeah, that I'm over. Oh, okay.
Good job.
So you try you. Is that a cinch? Is that a cinch there? Your device?
No, this is a griggery.
Oh, that's a griggery. Sorry. Okay.
So I could just use that to position myself. And I could let this out some.
I think that was the only issue.
Okay.
Position myself over here. And then I just transfer myself back into this.
Okay.
So if I had two, like here, if
Yeah.
I wanted to fully transfer onto this system,
Yeah.
I could then set up my wrist with another lanyard. Maybe go over there, or go over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Keep kind of.
Moving around.
Yeah.
It gives you three. Yeah. Awesome. Very cool.
Oh, okay.
And so you ideally want the gate on the outside and the gold plate up against the tree.
Okay.
And then you can lock the handle off and just push that go all the way down. There we go.
Okay. So it
But that's
stays in
threaded
the.
up properly there.
Okay. So it's. Okay. I want to get in on, and then I'll take it.